Welcome to my channel, Ruby Stedman. In this video I want to teach you how to create this beautiful mini skirt. In the last video I showed you how to do the granny square and how to attach two together, and I mentioned that in this video I will be teaching you how to complete the circle and create this beautiful mini skirt. Beforehand, I want to apologize for using black yarn. I know it's really difficult to see with black yarn. Everybody say that don't do videos with black yarn, but I wanted to do a black mini skirt, and I don't want it to do double the work creating few squares with another color and at the end waste my time because I want the mini skirt in black. So I'm sorry about that, and I hope you guys like it and give it a try. And here is the list of material you're gonna need to make it. The material that we're using to make this skirt I already mentioned in the first video, but if you're just seeing this one for the first time and not the other one, I just wanted to mention the yarn that I'm using is knitting yarn, 100% cotton, and these ones have 50 grams, and the color is black and it's like a fine 3. The crochet hook is 2.5 millimeters. You're gonna need tapestry needle and scissors. So let's continue working on our squares, that way we finish our skirt. In the first video I show you how to make one square and how to attach that square to another one. I already had 2 made, and then in total I have 3. Now I have 4 in here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I'm gonna attach number 5 to create the circle for my skirt. I mentioned that you have to attach as many as you need for the wider part of your body for the skirt. So with mine, I think with 5 is enough. Maybe you need more. This will depend on your size. So now I'm gonna attach number 5 in here and then the other end to create that circle that I need. So with this motif, you not only can make the skirt, you can make a blouse, you can make a dress, you can make a bedspread, a tablecloth, or a throw for your couch. You can do many things with these beautiful squares. So now I'm going to teach you how to attach the last one. Here I have my last square ready to work in the last row. That's where we're going to start attaching this one to the rest. So I'm going to work off camera here until this corner. Here you're gonna do your chain 3 plus 5 for separation, and then you're gonna do a double crochet, chain 5, 3 double crochet here, and then we're gonna start attaching this one to the other one. I'm ready to attach this one to this one. Make sure that the right side is up, you know, and the wrong side down. So here in the corner I'm gonna chain 1. I'm gonna come to the corner of this one, do a single crochet, chain 1, and do the 3 double crochet in this corner, the one that we are working on. Chain 2, a single crochet, and the one that you already finished, chain 2 and a double crochet and the one that you're working in the chain A space. So we're doing exactly the same that we did in the last video and how to attach 2. We're doing it in here, chain 2, a single crochet in the next space of the one that you already finished, chain 2, a double crochet in the center here at the petal. So you're going to continue attaching them just like that, like we did in the other video, and then you work until here, okay, until that corner, attaching these 2. Now I finished attaching this one in here. So now I'm going to work in this part here until I get to this corner. When I get to this corner, I will attach this one with the other end in here, like so, to create our circle. Okay, now I'm in this corner, so I need to attach this end with the other one. So this is wrong side up, that way it's easier. I fold it in here, and this will be right side in the top, and this is the right side in the top. And when you fold it like that, it's easier for you to work. Here I'm gonna chain 1, go to this corner in here and do the single crochet, chain 1, and finish my 3 double crochet in here. 1, 2, and 3, chain 2, 1 and 2, go to this space of 5 in here, do a single crochet, 1 and 2, yarn over, come to the space of 8 and do the double crochet. So exactly the same that as you worked before, you're gonna attach these two. And like that you create your circle. You're gonna continue working until you get to this corner here, and then work in this one until you get to here, do the slip stitch, cut your yarn and lose your tail. Okay, once you finish, the circle will look like this. So if you like, you can give more rows of the squares for yours. For mine, with 1 is enough, and the 5 is perfect. So now we're going to start working in the top part of the skirt. Now for the top part, I'm going to start with a slip knot. And you're going to go at any of the spaces in the top, and I'm going to start here and the single crochet here. Okay, I'm going to pass my yarn through, I'm going to do slip stitch, and I'm going to chain 3, 1, 2 and 3. That counts as the double crochet. Now 5 for separation, so in total it will be 8. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Yarn over, you're going to come here in this chain 5 space, and you're going to do a double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Go to the next space and do a double crochet. And this is what we're going to do in this entire row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 and double crochet. 2, 3, 5 and double crochet. 5 and double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4 and double crochet. It has to look like this. 1, 2 and 5 and double crochet. 1, 2 and 5. You're gonna come here in the center at the single crochet, and you're gonna do a double crochet, and like that you're gonna continue all the way around, and you're gonna finish here with a slip stitch on the third chain. Here I finished that row with a slip stitch on my third chain. Now I'm gonna do some slip stitches until I get to the center of this 5, so it will be 3 slip stitches. So that's 1, 2 and 3, and I'm at the center of my 5 chains. So I'm gonna chain again 1, 2, 3 as a double crochet, and it's 5 for separation. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So yarn over, you're gonna go to the next square and you're gonna do a double crochet. So you're gonna repeat in here exactly what you did in this last row, and that repetition I will do for 2 or 3 more times. Okay, so the same with the 5 chain, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and a double crochet. I will do it in this row and probably 2 or 3 more rows, so I will let you know. Okay, and you finish here with the slip stitch on the 3rd chain. Here I did 5 rows. Now I'm gonna do again 3 slip stitch, 1, 2 and 3, and we are at the center again at the 5 chain space. You're gonna chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, and that counts as a double crochet. Now you're gonna do a space of 4 chain, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Yarn over, go to the next square and do a double crochet, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Yarn over, go to the next square and a double crochet. So we did 5 rows of chain 5 space. Now I'm gonna do from 3 to 4 rows of 4 chain space. I want to make this narrow and narrow until I get to the top of my waist. So 1, 2, 3 and 4, yarn over and a double crochet, 1, 2, 3 and 4 and a double crochet. So you're going to repeat this from 3 to 4 times, and then after that we'll do some row of 3 chain space and then rows of 2 chain space. Okay, and then the top. Once you finish that row, now you're going to slip only twice, because remember we are working only with 4 chain space. So you're in the center here, you will chain 3, 1, 2 and 3 as the double crochet, and 4 for separation, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and then you come here and do your double crochet. So this will be the second row with 4 chain space, so you will do that 1 or twice more. Okay. I finished with my rows of 4 chain space, and instead of doing 3 to 4 I did 5, exactly the same as I did 5 rows of the 5 chain space. So I had the same amount of rows, 5 of the 5 chain space and 5 of the 4 chain space. So now I'm going to start with the chain 3 space, and then I will try it on to see if that is the width of my waist. If it's not, I will do a few rows that one, and then after I will start with the chain 2 space, but one step at a time. If I try with the 3 is enough, and then I will do the border on the top. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna do 2 rows of 3 chain space, try it on, and decide if I need to do more row chain 3 space or if I had to change to a chain 2 space. So if you want the skirt longer than mine, what I recommend is, if you want to do only 1 row of a square like this, is to do, instead of 5 rows of chain 5 space, do 7 and 7 of 4 chain space or more. It's up to you, and depend as well the size at the waist, because maybe you need a narrow waist, you have to do more row, or maybe your height. So I recommend to try it on as you work. So in here I'm gonna slip 2 stitches, 1 and 2. I'm gonna chain 1, 2, 3 for the double crochet, and 1, 2, 3 for the chain space. And I come to the next square and I'm gonna do a double crochet. Now 1, 2 and 3, a double crochet in the next square, 1, 2 and 3, again a double crochet, and like that you're going to continue all the way around. When you get here to the beginning, you're going to do the slip stitch and the 3rd chain, and then you're going to do 2 slip stitch to be in the center of the 3 stitches, and then you do another row and then try around. Here I did 2 rows or 3 chain space. Now I'm gonna finish the top by chaining 3, 1, 2, and 3, and work double crochet, 1 double crochet on top of each chain. So here is 1, 2, and 3 double crochet in the 3 chain space, a double crochet on top of the double crochet, and again you're gonna do 3 double crochet in the 3 chain space. Like that you're gonna do 3 rows. In the 3rd row you're gonna finish with the slip stitch, chain 1, cut the yarn, loose the tail, and the inside you're gonna do the same, loose the tail that you have inside, and then it's just to crochet a cord for tying the skirt. I'm going to show you how to finish this first row, that way you don't miss any step. You're gonna count 1, 2, and then the 3rd chain here you're gonna do slip stitch, and like that you finish row number 1. You're gonna chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and you're gonna do a double crochet on top of each double crochet, and you're gonna do as many rows as you like. You can do 1, 2, 3, it's up to you, and they all will be the same, 1 double crochet on top of each double crochet. So when you finish, you're gonna, this row you're gonna do exactly the same as the row before, and as many rows as you do, you will do it the same. And then at the end you do a slip stitch, chain 1, cut the yarn and loose the tail, and do a chain for the little cord for the waist. I'm gonna finish here with a slip stitch on the 3rd chain, chain 1, cut the yarn and loose my tails, and like that I finished row number 3. Now I'm gonna do a chain to create a cord for my waistband. Once you finish, it will look like this, and it looks beautiful, don't you think? I love it. So now we're gonna do a chain. So I'm gonna do a slip knot, and I'm gonna do a chain long enough to go around my waist and long enough to tie a bow in the front. So you're gonna crochet chain for the length that you need for yours. So you have to measure it yourself. And once you finish, you see a chain is not thick enough with this yarn. Well, what you want to do, or what I'm going to do, is I go to the 2nd chain here, and I'm going to do single crochet. And you're going to do single crochet on each chain space until you get to the end of the chain. That way it's a little bit thicker. It will look like this. So I will do mine off camera, and I will show you once I put it on. To finish the cord, I just wanted to show you, you're going to chain 1, cut the yarn, tie these 2 tails together here, and then with the tapestry needle loose those tails inside here, and then what you have to do with the safety pin is pass the cord through the top of the like this will look like the top once you finish. What I did here, that cord that I did, I passed it through the top double crochet row like that. And what I did here, I selected which flower I want for the front, and I select one of these one in the front, or you can be in the middle, whatever you like. And I start passing my cord 3 in the top, 3 in the back, 3 in the top, 3 in the back, 3 in the top, and 3 in the back, and so on until I got here that I had 3 in between. You see my 3 double crochet in between, and I didn't count the amount of chain. I just start measuring around my waist and leaving long enough for tying in the front. So now what I'm gonna do here in the border is optional. If you like, you can leave it like this, or you can do a row of single crochet all the way around, and I will show you how. You're gonna do a slip knot, and you'll come here to one of these square space, and I'm gonna come to this one and I'm gonna do a single crochet. You see I had 2 loops in there, and I created a single crochet by doing the slip knot. So I'm gonna go to the other side at the double crochet, and I'm gonna do a single crochet. So you're gonna fit in here as many double crochet you can, but not too much that is overcrowded, or not too little that is you know, like wrinkling your border. So I did 1, and then I'm gonna do 2, 3, 4, and 5 in total, counting that one that I did from the other side to this one. And you see, when I open them up, they're nice and loose. Now I'm going to come here and do 1 and 2 and another one in here, and the chain 1 space, and in the single crochet in here I'm going to do another one. So maybe sometimes you can fit more and sometimes less in one of these square, but that's okay, as long as they look, you know, loose like that. So I'm gonna do this one in here, another one in here, and I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 on the other side. So you're going to continue doing this all the way around, and you're going to finish here with a slip stitch on that first single crochet, chain 1, cut a yarn and lose the tail, and you'll have done your skirt. So I will do that and I will show you the end result. Well, it will look like this. I put a small liner underneath in white, that way you guys see the design better. You can use this as a swimming suit cover up without liner. It will look really nice, and you can change the liner any color you like, if you have the ones that you put on and off, so it will look like a total different piece. Something that I wanted to mention is that I use like 120 grams of the yarn. So now I will put it on and we'll show you the end result. This is the end result, and I love the way it looks. I put it on and it looks amazing. I decided to put it on my model, the way it's easier for me to record. This is my size, but it fits a smaller size as well, because you gather the string and the top, and it can fit a medium and a smaller size. So if you follow the instruction as I gave them to you for a smaller size, it will be no problem. So I hope you guys like it, and give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel if you are not already a subscriber. And if you make this piece and you want to send me some pictures, you can do it through my Facebook page, Ruby Stedman, or you can find me in my Instagram, Ruby Stedman Crochet. Please share my videos with friends and family, that way you help me grow here on YouTube. I wish you have a beautiful day. Bye.